Welcome to B Technology. Today we'll explore the incredible journey behind two of Italy's most iconic cheeses, Pecorino Romano and Parmesan. From lush green pastures where sheep are naturally grazed to modern factories with cutting-edge technology, each wheel of cheese tells a story of passion, tradition, and dedication. Have you ever wondered how simple ingredients like milk, salt, and rennet can create the rich, savory flavors of cheese that have endured for centuries? In this video, we'll follow every step of the production process, from harvesting high-quality fresh milk, fermentation, to the months-long aging phase of the cheese. Pecorino Romano traces its origins back to prehistoric times, when the vast pastures of Sardinia, Lazio, and Grosseto provided ideal conditions for sheep farming. This cheese is made from fresh, pure sheep's milk, and its production is limited to the period from October to July to ensure quality and seasonality. For over 2,000 years, Pecorino Romano has maintained a deep connection between nature and humanity. Sheep graze freely on wild pastures, creating a perfect harmony between tradition and the natural environment. While modern technology has optimized many production stages, the traditional handcrafted processes are preserved, giving this cheese its unique character. Fresh milk undergoes stringent checks to ensure it is free of harmful substances. It is then thermized to eliminate harmful bacteria while retaining its natural properties. The production process continues with the addition of natural cultures and lamb rennet, essential components for curd formation. Once the curd reaches the desired firmness, it is cut into small pieces, heated, and molded to shape. The cheese wheels are then hand salted, a traditional technique preserved by master cheesemakers for centuries. The cheese is aged in temperature-controlled rooms at 10 to 12 degrees Celsius for a minimum of 150 days. When it reaches perfect maturity, each wheel undergoes a thorough inspection before reaching the consumer. Parmesan, also known as Parmigiano Reggiano, is a culinary icon of Italy. Each year, Italy produces approximately 137,000 tons of this cheese, accounting for 18% of the nation's milk production. It is exclusively crafted in designated regions like Emilia-Romagna and Lombardy and holds the protected designation of origin, PDO status, ensuring strict adherence to quality standards. Milk is heated in large copper vats, a material that provides excellent heat conduction and ensures uniform processing. Calf rennet is added to facilitate curd formation. The curd is then cut into small pieces using a traditional spinno tool, releasing the whey. It is further heated before being transferred into molds, where it gradually takes on the cheese's iconic round shape. Once shaped, the cheese wheels are immersed in brine for up to 20 days, a process that removes moisture and infuses salt deep into the core. Although this stage lasts only a few weeks, the actual salting effect can take up to 7 months to fully permeate the cheese. The Parmesan wheels are then moved to storage facilities equipped with automated systems, where they are carefully arranged and regularly flipped to ensure even maturation. Parmesan is aged for a minimum of 12 months, with longer aging periods enhancing its flavor complexity and value. Before packaging, each wheel undergoes a hammer test, where experts tap the cheese to assess its maturity and internal structure. Cutting, shaping, and packaging are fully automated processes, ensuring precision and consistency. Both Pecorino Romano and Parmesan stand as testaments to the fusion of tradition and progress. While modern technology has optimized many stages of production, the essence of these cheeses remains deeply rooted in artisanal methods and the passion of skilled cheesemakers. From vast grassy fields to modern factories, the journey behind Pecorino Romano and Parmesan is a story of dedication, respect for nature, and a love for exceptional flavor. These wheels of cheese are not just food, they are symbols of Italian culture and culinary heritage, enduring through time and becoming increasingly treasured by food lovers around the world. Each bite of cheese, whether the wild, grassy aroma of Pecorino Romano or the rich intensity of Parmesan, carries with it a piece of Italy's long history. They are not merely dishes, but a perfect combination of land, people, and time. Free-range sheep grazing on pastures, traditional cheese-making houses, and refined techniques all contribute to the unique flavors that only those truly passionate about Italian cuisine can appreciate. Indeed, despite technological advancements, nothing can replace the artisanal techniques that have been passed down through generations. The love for the craft, the respect for natural ingredients, and the commitment to producing the highest quality products are the reasons Pecorino Romano and Parmesan continue to hold a special place in the hearts of cheese lovers worldwide. Each stage of production, from caring for the sheep, processing the milk, to aging the cheese, is carried out with skill and meticulous care. And when the cheese is ready, it's not just a wonderful dish, but a testament to the strength of cultural heritage where long-standing traditions continue to thrive in the modern world. By blending traditional techniques with innovation and technology, Pecorino Romano and Parmesan are not only gifts from Italy's motherland, but also exquisite treasures for those who appreciate the sophistication, depth, and distinctiveness in every bite of cheese. Proper storage is essential to maintaining the quality of both Pecorino Romano and Parmesan, ensuring they retain their flavor and freshness throughout their use. While both cheeses can be stored in different conditions, each requires specific care to preserve its unique qualities. Storing Pecorino Romano. Pecorino Romano, with its strong and distinctive flavor from sheep's milk, is best stored in a dry, cool environment. After completing the salting and aging process, Pecorino Romano can be stored in the refrigerator, but this is only necessary once the cheese has been cut and needs long-term preservation. To avoid losing its flavor, the cheese is typically wrapped in food paper or plastic wrap to prevent excessive air exposure and protect its structure. If you have an intact Pecorino Romano wheel, it can be stored at room temperature for a short period, but it still needs to be kept in a dry, cool place. Proper storage helps prevent the cheese from drying out or losing its signature flavor. It's also worth noting that hard cheeses like Pecorino Romano can be kept for longer periods without quickly spoiling. However, the longer it's stored, the stronger the flavor becomes, which may be too intense for those who aren't accustomed to its richness. Storing Parmesan. Parmesan, or Parmigiano Reggiano, requires similar storage but has slightly different needs due to its structure and low moisture content. Parmesan should be stored in a dry, low humidity environment to maintain its dryness and prevent bacterial growth. To best store Parmesan, wrap the cheese in specialized paper or aluminum foil to prevent direct exposure to air. If the cheese has been cut, it is optimal to tightly wrap it in plastic wrap and store it in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. Like Pecorino Romano, Parmesan should not be exposed to high temperatures, as this can cause it to soften or lose its characteristic firmness and flavor. Uncut Parmesan can be kept in a cool, dry place for a short time, but for long-term storage, it should be kept in the refrigerator, though not in the freezer, as freezing can alter its structure and flavor. Storing cheese during aging. During the aging process, both Pecorino Romano and Parmesan need to be stored in special maturation rooms with controlled temperature and humidity. Cheesemakers use smart storage systems to monitor the temperature and humidity, ensuring the cheese matures perfectly without becoming too dry or too moist. This is a crucial part of achieving the best flavor and quality before the cheese reaches consumers. Finally, It is essential to avoid prolonged exposure to air, as oxygen can degrade the quality and affect the cheese's flavor. Just as with using cheese in dishes, proper storage ensures that the unique characteristics and identity of each cheese remain intact.